T-Double. Hey. Problem. We live. JennCheckinIn. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T-Double Jen in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on. We locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it.
Cheers to you. What's the deal? Love you guys' food. Thanks for watching, even if it was for just a couple of seconds. We're doing a podcast right now.
What up?
What up, though? It's your girl, Jen, checking in. You already know what time it is. I'm sitting here with your boy, T-Double. The chocolatey is dropped on the internet. I always be trying to give him a chance. Sometimes he be doing it. But anyways, I am your slightly thick, extremely colorful auntie, bestie, sister, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need me to be. I'm showing up for you in this space. This is a safe space. And we are the hottest podcast out of Detroit on a Monday night. Thank you so much for being here. Like, where else would you be though, right? Because unless you at Floods, because it be dumping out down there. I ain't even gonna lie. So if you ain't outside at Floods, be at home listening or watching. Time to talk about. Right,
Absolutely. So you are with the hottest podcast on a Monday night. And we are here to give you some of the hottest news that you would hear pertaining to Detroit, outside of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Internet, man. I don't know who. I do know.
What's that on the internet?
But, you know.
So don't come with no bullshit.
You know, as you know, we're gonna have some of the hottest internet news on Megan Thee Stallion's internet this week. At some point, it's gonna go back to Beyonce because you know what I'm saying. But right now, it's Megan Thee Stallion. It's gonna touch a lot of people. But at some point, Beyonce will get it again.
No, because so. Listen.
Yeah, it will be a new person every week. But I guarantee.
Oh, it's gonna be a new person every week. Okay,
every week. But I guarantee you that Beyonce she will run into it.
I'll take that.
But you know, yeah. So it's a lot of hot stuff, man. So, very appreciative for you guys tuning in, man, and just being a part of the movement. And the episodes have went so long to the point where we don't even really know which episode this is at some point.
If you know, let us know in the comments.
Absolutely, please.
If you know what episode this is, because I forgot. But anyways, like we said, we is the hottest out of Detroit, and so we ain't gonna take up a whole lot of time. We're gonna get right into it. What up, though? Is y'all cool? Like, is y'all cool? Cause we trying to be cool. It's definitely cool outside. It ain't got hot yet. It was like warm, and then it was cold, and then it was like irritating. Your boy had his first game. He is the ish. It was cold out there. That's all. But why is it still cold in Detroit? Like, it's so cold in the D, and I'm so sick of it. What you say about that? Freezing this morning.
Everybody getting their fix. It's changing. You could,
I guess a little bit.
If you from here, you know. You from, you know what I'm saying? You born and raised here. This ain't nothing.
I was looking at the forecast, and it looked like it's finna be cold though. Like for the next few days, like that's
next month is when it's gonna heat up. Next month. You know.
Maybe
so
next month.
Let's be for real about how it goes.
That's the only problem about living in Detroit. But anyways, no, it's a lot of bullcrap that's always going on in the city. You know, we are a urban metropolis. You know what I'm saying? So just like everywhere, it be bullcrap. Rest in peace to all the lives lost in the city this week. If you got somebody in particular, put them in the comments. We definitely love and respect them, and we send our condolences to the family. Do you know anybody in particular that we need to shout out rest in peace to?
I run into no one.
Okay, good. So sometimes no news is good news. So on that, we don't know anybody personally that I could think of. I hope I'm not. Oh God, I almost forgot. Yes, I do have somebody that I got to shout out. I got to shout out my client. Man, she was so sweet. She called me her daughter. And I just love her to pieces. Miss Audrey, like, was a light. Like, she would come in always positive, always smiling, even though when I first met her, she let me know she was going through dementia. And she didn't seem like it. You know what I'm saying? Just like when they told me my grandma had dementia, I was like, no, she do not. She know who I am. She know what she's talking about. Like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But it shows up in so many different ways. So shout out to anybody who is dealing with a family member with dementia and who has lost somebody to that. Eventually, that's what ended up taking my grandma out of here. So I totally understand. And so shout out to, shout out to you if you dealing with dementia or a family member with dementia if you lost somebody. Shout out to Miss Aubrey, Miss Mary, her caretaker, and all of her loved ones. I miss her, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I ain't trying to mess up my makeup. Other than that, you got something you want to say? Because I feel like I'm talking too much at this point.
To say about that, but condolences and rest in peace to anyone who went through any situations during the time that I last seen you guys. These times sometimes are rough. A lot of them. All times are rough. You know what I'm saying? Going through that situation, some are rougher than others. And to have just any type of support means a lot. So just know that, this is a safe space. This is a place of, even if you may need conversation, if you want to find a way to one of us that you may need
Y'all are
some
family.
conversation about a situation going along, you know what I'm saying? You're going through some stuff. We are totally not against that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's right.
we're here to make a movement. We're here to put I had a few things about Detroit this week, man. Some stuff that's, I guess, where I really wanted to start. I had a few things. Now, this is a good one to start, because I kind of feel like we kind of go, we go and we kind of talk about certain situations that this is a very similar situation to the outcome of, you know what I'm saying, situations. Now, All-Star JR. Now we know self-defense. It was, you know what I'm saying, as far as what we know. His jewelry was getting taken away. He defended himself. It was from multiple people. And you know what I'm saying? He's doing his due diligence.
The DA said another thing.
Now, the thing is, he's got picked up. Everybody says self-defense, this, that. No, he's picked up. He's locked up now. And the thing is...
I'm sorry.
What they're saying is, now, it could have been self-defense to a certain extent. He stood over the gentleman afterwards and still.
And made sure the nigga wasn't gonna get up.
That part is not self-defense. So, that part it plays a big part of why he's locked up, which kind of brought me back to when we talked about Baby Girl with the Foot Locker incident. It's very well similar. You also left the scene to go and grab the weapon to do so. If they are going to get him on because he stood over an attacker.
I mean, it's not the same, but I get what you're saying.
Actually, in his case, is even much better of a defense because they're attacking him. She is defending a person,
but
which is still possible.
You could lawfully do.
Yeah, but which more is the case that you would better if you are the one that you are lawfully defending. That's the one that you would betterly win.
And it made more sense that she went and got a weapon because she is a woman and these is 3 guys.
Not in law, not in
Man, watch.
It don't make sense as a court of law.
Wow. It's still a jury. It's still a jury that's gotta if she go to trial, it's still a jury that's gotta decide this.
Okay. And All-Star JR stood over this gentleman while he handled his business. And,
you say while All-Star JR handled his business.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's handling business. She handled her business. You feel me? I'm not denying that she did no kind of different way.
No, I'm just...
But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is he's locked up now. He is going to...
She is too.
Yeah, absolutely. What people thought, you know what I'm saying? Well, what everybody thought because I didn't see the video, so I thought self-defense too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that he stood over the person afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes it to the point where once you got the person off of you, you know what I'm saying? Your life not being threatened no more. That's what they're going to look at in the court. Down to the point where if I only shot one time, boom.
Always make me sneeze.
And that's during the time that my life was being threatened. I only boom one time. Okay. What can you say? But if I boom one time when I felt like that, and then I went back to make sure you not feeling like you being threatened no more when you're going back to make sure.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you the law is going to feel like. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
The law is going to feel like you got enough time to get out of there. Make a move.
I mean, I feel like it's all circumstantial.
Absolutely.
And, know.
Absolutely.
Circumstances is going to determine that, especially if you take it to trial. You know what I'm saying? Get a good jury. Well, see, at this point though, you have to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt
prove your story
to your whole jury. As long as you got one person that could put themselves in your shoes and see that as self-defense, all it takes is one jury, a juror, to throw it all off.
How many of them is it? 12?
12.
One person could be saying something and they can all shut them out. Well, I don't care what they talking about. I mean, it start with one person, but one person.
But no, it's got to be unanimous. It's got to be unanimous. It's going to be a hung jury.
Right, but even though one person,
or it's got to be a majority, I think. Yeah, it's got to be a majority. So if it's not a majority, if it's always split down the middle, or if they just can't vote at all, they call it a hung jury. You know what I'm saying? You won. They got to try you again at the very least.
Yeah, it's a lot of stipulations, but I'm just saying how it go.
Good looking to everybody that's watching.
It ain't that easy, and look at somebody that you know what I'm saying, and that's why I kind of when that story came up, I was ready to reiterate that. You know what I'm saying? He defended himself, and you know what I'm saying, and he went to try to make sure that you're not about to get up and chase me. And he defended himself. And you still getting locked up and you still getting charged with because of how you did it.
She got charged too. So the thing is, now it's up to the lawyers.
She got charged for a reason, right? Because listen, at the dude that just happened at the gas station, you did that, but they did not know. Listen, it didn't take no time for them to say, "Oh, he good."
That ain't the same. You want to know why I said that? Couple reasons. Boy was a licensed carrier. Boy didn't leave the scene. You know what I'm saying? Those two reasons alone is different, if you ask me. I don't know. I don't know everything. I don't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because whether I licensed carrier or not, if I happen to do something at a scene that was protecting me, I know I ain't do nothing wrong, I'm gonna wait too.
Okay.
Listen,
right, because you just have to do the gun charge.
If I could have took yours.
But just being in possession of
I'm not even saying I got one. I could have took yours.
But if somebody got shot and you took it, then you're gonna have to go to jail. I might have to go to jail too if it's
I defended myself in every way. He had that thing to me. I grabbed that thing and put it to him and blasted him with it.
Yeah, and you just gotta prove it, and you gonna get it off.
Yeah,
you just gotta prove it, and you gonna get it off.
I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that gun charge. I'm not going for that. Because that's not even mine. I wasn't carrying it or nothing. He pulled that on me.
But once you grabbed it, you in possession of it.
Absolutely, but I did not bring it to the scene. So
you're going to have to prove
I grabbed it to protect myself.
You're going to have to prove that. And you're right. And you're just going to have to prove that. Just like who we talking about going to have to prove it, just like they had to prove that. Boy proved it so fast because he was licensed and he didn't leave that he didn't even have to get charged. There's no charges. People mad.
And it was recorded.
People mad because he did what he was supposed to do. And everybody want to speculate about the people that God rest their soul. Rest in peace to them.
If he wouldn't have did that,
if he wouldn't have did that, all the people in that red car be gone. And then
he'd probably
they'll be looking for them 2 cars. It'll just be a different story.
Absolutely. Same, it'll be damn near same, similar scenario, different
I
story.
know. Did they have a press conference about it? Did the police say that they for sure had the AK waving it around?
They said something about it was supposed to have been a weapon waved around before during the traffic after incident.
Come
You
on
know
now.
what I'm saying? So
Come on now. And I feel sorry for them families. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
because it ain't right.
It ain't right. Yeah, these people got to live
Right. As being a parent, you don't never want to believe that your kid
won't do something. I said your kid is a dog, but I'm just saying you don't know what your kid gonna do if put in certain situations.
When they cornered
in. You never know when they, got peer pressure and all that kind of stuff going on. You just never know. So don't say what your kid ain't gonna do.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just that's
Support your kid, but don't be
that's a moment
delusional.
where you gotta really look and see. Like I seen signs of this. I knew, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that you knew that this was gonna happen, but when you see your kid on a path, you be like, listen, the only thing that this is gonna end up to behind bars or underneath the dirt. And that is a real logic. Like, I don't know why people think that take that for granted. Like, that's a real logic. Like,
teach your kids
certain
that.
paths only lead you to that. You know what I'm saying?
But some people be acting like they don't know that for themselves. Like, let's be for real.
Man, listen, man.
At the same
let's
time,
just be smarter when it comes to raising these kids. Well, listen, what we do as adults, what y'all do as adults, that's y'all. Let's just have a little bit more knowledge to when it comes to raising these kids. Yes, your kid is a kid at 18. Your kid is a kid at 21. Your kid is a kid at 25. That's a kid.
Yeah, and they still need your help, your guidance. You still got to be patient with them and understand they're going to do stupid stuff.
They're going to be influenced by other groups of other people. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be that. It's going to be for you to be that person around, even when they older, to tell them you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You should not be hanging with that person right there.
I never forget. Remember, I think I told you the story last week. I don't know if we was on here or we was just talking because you know how we do. But I really remember when I was like 11 and we moved on the North End. And as we was moving over there, we seen a group of teenagers just walk in a large group, loud, being belligerent, whatever. And me, I'm looking like, ooh, some social shit. You know what I'm saying? Friends, people, kids. You know what I'm saying? First thing my mama said, don't you let me catch you out here running around like that out here in the street in a large group of kids. That ain't nothing but trouble. You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, dang, they just out here having fun. Like what else they supposed to do? They young kids out here having a good time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. But I soon learned, you know what I'm saying, that she was absolutely right. And when I was out there in them crowds of kids, I was doing stuff I ain't had no business doing. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting adults, getting into fights. You know what I'm saying? Just the most.
See, I learned so quick and I wasn't even a hothead. Like, I learned so quick and it wasn't even that I was hanging with somebody I wasn't supposed to be hanging with. We did something we wasn't supposed to be doing. Went to a house party young. I was 17. They somehow got into this house and through this party that they advertised. Me and my mans went there. I knew
like the house movie, like the movie,
like Project X.
Like Project X.
I knew nothing about, like, you know what I'm saying? It was illegal and nothing. Like, my man's like, shit, you know what I'm saying? We all going.
Talking about the party was illegal?
Yeah, because basically they in a house that they not supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it was empty in this bitch. When we got in there, only thing was set up was the fucking DJ table. It was nothing around this bitch. Like, so we partying all that. It's beers in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? So that's open alcohol. We partying and all that. When the police come, because the neighbors like, shit, who the fuck's partying in this bitch? They got the music loud as hell. Everybody ain't supposed to be here. Somebody called the police on us. When the police come, they didn't come in a gang. They didn't come in a one car.
Yeah, because
they came in a gang.
They about their safety.
They was ready.
At that point.
They like, shit, all right. They ready for the front and the back. Niggas trying to jump out the back window, all that shit. I got a ticket when I was 17, open, intox, all type of shit. They said this. I was so scared. They said this. If you would have went to court, they threw that shit out. I didn't go to court. They threw it out because it was a party. How we gonna hit all y'all with open anti-tox? Like, we can't give all y'all, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing. Yeah, I didn't go. Yep, they hit me with something way larger than regular. They threw everybody else shit out. Majority the people that went anyway. Some people didn't go. So, but
Wow.
just being in the wrong crowds, you know what I'm saying? Could be that, man.
And that I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off. That goes to show you too how taking accountability.
Yeah, absolutely.
For your actions, you know what I'm saying? And how unfortunately a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you find that when you do that, you end up being better off. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to excuse your way out or lie your way out. Because everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and people respect people who take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Even the damn government, you know?
Say, oh shit, you said you
Man,
did that.
what?
I still want to try it too. Okay, not to say that, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna instill this in your head. I'm not even gonna tell you once to the point that when you come back and tell me, you're gonna be like, you was right.
Man,
the very first time that you go through, you was right.
Man,
you was right.
I had a conversation with my daughter, one of her best friends today. And it was so refreshing to listen to this young lady talk. Because when I tell you this young lady is so wise beyond her years, and just to hear her talk about taking accountability and like, you know, being your own person and not letting other people's opinions dictate what you do and how you dress and how you live, and just talking about scripture. And man, this little girl is this young lady, because she's 17, so about to graduate, and I'm just so proud of her, and I'm so grateful that she's my daughter friend. And it gave me hope for the generation, you know, that we talking about right now. They not all messed up. So, you know, got goals and they going after them, and they got prayer lives and everything. So, like, I was just so proud of her, man, and it was just so refreshing, like I said, to hear her talk. And yeah, so like I pray for this generation, and I hope they can do better. Like, don't be like them people that was
we gotta be hands-on, you know what I'm saying? And that's in every way. Prayer, the helping out point, like to the point where knowledge is power, man. And when they said that back then, you know what I'm saying, it mean so much more right now. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power, man. To even pass off a piece of knowledge that somebody listen, man. When it comes to passing off knowledge, this is one theory that always gets me, and it's so true. One theory that always gets me. You can fish for a person and they can eat for a day. You can teach a person to fish and they can eat for a lifetime, man. The lesson that you learn, just knowledge is power. Teaching a person, opposed to me just, hey, I'll fish for you and give it to you. I can teach you how to do this. You may excel better than me, but this is something that feeds you for a lifetime. Like, you can do it on your own.
And if you do it right, it's gonna be a part of your legacy. The fact that you taught this person.
Knowledge is power.
You know what I'm saying? You spread the good news. You spread the knowledge, because like you said,
absolutely.
It's saying in the Bible, you perish because of lack of knowledge.
And one thing I feel like, one thing I spend I spend most of my life right now on is football. And what do we go to?
Right now, he go to this school in Rouge, whatever, over there about Telegraph and whatever. But he finna change. He in the 9th grade. He finna go to another school next year. So okay, that'll be a good one for him to transfer to, because I think it might be
so I'm gonna say
close in the
this.
vicinity. But we want him to go to a DPS.
I'm gonna say this. Tell her to tell you what the options are,
Okay.
and then I can really narrow it down after that, as far as like what's a good program out of the options that she have. You know what I'm saying? Even to the point where if she is going somewhere where I may know a coach, I know a couple coaches and a couple schools. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I can put a word in. You know what I'm saying? But for him to be, had never played, and I've been that person before. For him to be, had never played.
He ain't played no
no organized sports. What he just got to know. What I'm saying, anything you play. And my whole rule.
And the coach gonna piss him off, so he can't be acting like all that.
It's gonna be tough.
It's hard.
Anything he play is gonna be tough, and football especially. And her as a mom, it's gonna be a lot of cussing towards and being a coach, like a cussing and aggression towards. You know what I'm saying? But football is building a man. Now, as a mom, being a first time mom is probably harder than him being a first time player. You gonna want to step in and pull him so many times. And he probably not gonna want to tell you no, he's straight, because he don't want to go against your word, but he really gonna be like, Mom, I'm good. Like, let me you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he said nothing wrong, even though he got loud, this, that, and the third. I probably was fucking up. I don't feel like he said nothing wrong. Like,
talking about the coach.
Right, but then the mama, as a first time, you won't want nobody talking to your baby like that. Who the fuck he talking to?
My sister, that's what she wants. She wants some discipline for her son. She need that. You know, his you know, not saying his father ain't there or whatever. I think his father is there.
It's still hard.
But it always helps to have another one.
It's still hard. Them
your
brothers.
My sister understand.
Them your brothers. That's a brotherhood. It's still hard.
My sister understand, though. She gonna understand that this coach is helping her. You know what I'm saying? She need all the help. She raising a young.
And you gotta know that. And you gotta know that at his very first year, he might not get attention like what you think. You might,
because he's being taught.
And he gotta learn the game in order to get good at it. You know what I'm saying? So once he learned the game, his progression at the game is gonna start to get coach's attention. I didn't get coach's attention to my second year. My first year I played, my grandma paid for everything. My second year, she was like, "Oh nah, that shit cost so much. Your grades is whoop the whoop." They came to my house. They said, we'll buy his cleats. We gonna tutor him at the end, make sure his homework good, make sure his work good at school, make sure his grades come up, because that was her problem. She like, oh no, you're not playing. Your grades ain't good. But see, they wasn't with the school. This pal. You know what I'm saying? They can easily say, we don't care about what you do in school. But they didn't do that. They had Juan was one of the coach's nephews. Smart nigga. They had him showing me shit. You know what I'm saying? We are two totally different schools. I could take some shit to Dog and he could show me what he know, kind of taught me some shit. But we had a little minute of that when I go to his crib. He was like, it wasn't no game. Ain't no game. You need to get on this work. Nigga, because if your grandma say you can't play, you wouldn't be out here. My word to her was, I'm going to make sure you get good.
That was his word to your grandma.
Make sure them grades going to come up. He paid for my team fees, the $125 registration. He told her, don't worry about nothing. Paid for my cleats, took me shopping. Paid for my cleats, no Diddy shit. Took me shopping, you feel me? Paid for my cleats, all that, you know what I'm saying? That's how bad. They was like, Dog is nice. They didn't know me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really get to play until like the end. But when they seen, that's when they started making fun of me and shit, because when Dog started coming to my house, he was coming there often. I would be in the back in the garden. They told me he a farm boy, big as hell. They like, he a farm boy out there with Avron. They used to tell me he got called what's the corduroys. I didn't have them overalls. You know what I'm saying? That's what they called me, because I started lifting weights because I was being bullied. So I started lifting weights by that time. You know what I'm saying? So I started like sprouting out. So but that's a whole other story, man. I got into something different. What I'm getting on. Anyway, we on a Detroit though. What up, though? Cool. I'm sorry, y'all. I veered.
No, it's all good.
All right, so
I mean, keep your kids into something positive so they don't be like these 3 guys that was arrested.
Please do.
After they was fighting in Home Depot. Now, the one man said that they just picking on him. They just came out of nowhere, and that's why he grabbed the pole. And
that was why is everybody fighting at Home Depot? This at the Home Depot on 7 Mile?
Yeah, on 7 Mile.
Why is everybody fighting at Home Depot?
It was another one.
Peasy been fighting at Home Depot for I thought he started the trend.
Who is Peasy?
The rapper from Detroit. Somebody said something to him. They got to fighting at Home Depot. That's when he got to take all his security up there. Tell him, we about to go to Home Depot. What you got? They all got guns and shit going to Home Depot.
Come on now.
Not everybody fighting at Home Depot. Like, what's up?
Is y'all cool?
Listen, man. Leave that business out of y'all little social media, whatever y'all trying to do. Whatever y'all trying to do. Don't mess up. Don't put that business name on that, man. Cause then when they take Home Depot away and we gotta go way out to get to it, then y'all gonna be mad.
Everybody was happy when we got that Home Depot. I remember.
Don't mess that up, man. Man, stop that fighting at Home Depot, man. Like, y'all want to fight somewhere, man? Go somewhere else, bro. I don't care if that's on 7 Mile, but go somewhere. Bro, that's lame. I feel like that's so lame to that business, to Home Depot as a business. I don't care if they nationwide. I don't give that don't matter. That don't mean that you got the right to go and mess up one of them. That's not cool because everybody uses that.
Like he said, stop being lame.
Man, that's weak as hell. Stop doing that at Home Depot, bro. Stop putting that on Home Depot name. Like, if you go to Home Depot, it's going to be a fight type. That's lame. Stop doing that. I didn't even know that. That's lame as hell. Stop doing that.
Y'all heard he said. Stop being lame. And if in fact some people just picked on him and he didn't, they just like, we really need to open back up the mental health institutions in Michigan, Southeast Michigan. Like when they closed down Northville, like all the crazies don't got nowhere to go.
Keyword.
What the hell is that?
That was another one that was on 8 Mile and is it Schaefer or Byers? It might be Schaefer. Keyworth Hospital is a mental hospital. I was in there when I had my little episode. I was in there. Yep, Keyworth.
Well, did they treat you right? Should they have closed it down?
They was good in there to me. Should I say I just wanted to leave early, but the lady...
I mean, nobody wants to be in there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A place like that.
You know, I had an episode, and I was going through a moment. I had a pass. I have a pass. You know what I'm saying? I ended up there, and I think I talked about why I ended up there on one of the episodes currently, but I ended up there, you know what I'm saying? I had an episode and they kept me for almost a month. And after a couple of days, I was ready to go. They had me meds on the regular because I was going ape shit. Like I feel like this prison, but it wasn't like prison. It was like, you got to go in your room if you acting up. Like go to your, I was like, what? And I just got mad. I went in my room. I got to tripping and they was like, well, you got to stay in there. I don't give a fuck. I'm tearing shit up. Anything in this bitch, toe up. I feel like jail, and then they got a TV room, an exercise room, a basketball court, a weight room.
You like, they're trying to make me too comfortable.
Yeah, but this shit like jail. I feel like I want to go. I said, I'm good. They like,
you wasn't trying to get.
You got to get.
You didn't feel like you needed no further help past them couple of days just to kind of like sleep it off.
Right. They like you
or whatever
evaluated and all this and all that because of what I had been through. I tried that. You know what I'm saying? I took a gang of pills out the jar, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They put my stomach on the fucking ambulance. Took me to the hospital and then from the hospital transferred me there. Told me you not going home. You going here. Keyworth. I was in Keyworth for every bit of probably like damn near a month. I'm gonna say a month. Because the first like 2 weeks, week and a half, I wasn't cooperating. I just wasn't with it. I thought I was gonna be able to go. Like, what's up? Can I leave? Like, and they like, that's not how it works. You have to have a consistent show of basically, you know what I'm saying, good behavior. Like you gotta show, you know what I'm saying?
That you trying.
So when this lady pulled me to the side,
For
like
yourself.
she like, just take the medicine. She like, what you do? How you get out of here? You take the medicine. You come outside. You show people. You know what I'm saying? You participate.
You trying.
You participate.
Mm.
And what's gonna happen is after so long,
Because they not gonna let you go by yourself if they think you done gave up. So they gotta make sure.
And I was treated
you
good, though.
at least trying to save your life.
I was treated good though, and that was a good facility. They had a lot of stuff.
Okay.
For them to close it down is crazy.
Well, hey, so is our president. So, you know, we ain't gonna go too much off into that, but you know, we know.
Well,
so.
yeah, well, because I do got something to say about him, but it ain't got nothing to do with Detroit. So let's not get into him right now. Anyway, my next way about Detroit is I want to say, first and foremost, let me put this in front of my next one. Be careful outside. Let me tell y'all what they doing this week. And I'm so glad that, you know what I'm saying, we was able to do this at the beginning of the week. So I hope that y'all, you know what I'm saying, if you from Detroit, you know what I'm saying, I hope you watching this. Be careful outside while you're driving. They doing Operation Ghost Rider. And this is for people that's using a phone for why they driving.
Yep.
But it's not gonna be the regular police that's gonna be looking for you. It's gonna be unmarked cars next to you trying to see as you on your phone, and it's police in the area. So once they see you on your phone, they're gonna give the color of your car, description, and the license plate, and you getting pulled over, and they gonna tell you was on your phone, and they didn't see you. So you can't argue with them. They didn't see you.
Yeah.
Somebody else did that was in a regular car that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Put them phones down. That's just this week. Put them phones down at least for a week, man.
Just put them down. Because I'm the main one.
I was about to say, let it be.
Listen, I'm the main one. I'm the main one. So I think this is a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my mama had to tell me that all the time. Like, put that.
I don't like to say nothing to the driver, but I feel like if I was a driver and I was on my phone, you would say something to me like as many as times as
I mean, it depends.
It's been so close. No, it's been close. You will be like, you were saying something, but I don't say nothing. I sit back and I still let it be what it is, even though if an accident happened, I'm still in the accident and I said nothing though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be why I would hear something like, yo, you don't see, even if I seen it. Like, maybe you need to put that phone down for a minute. Easily would be said to me. I never said that, not once, not nothing, not, you know what I'm saying? I let it just go. But as you can see that, you know yourself. So
we saying that to all of our loved ones, meaning all of our viewers, all of our friends, family, you know what I'm saying, new, old viewers, all of y'all, and saying it to me, y'all hostess with the mostest. Just put your phone down, period. This is a good time to build the habit.
Practice that. That.
Yeah.
If you wanna listen to music, make a playlist before you know what I'm saying? If you're on Bluetooth, make a playlist. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that way you could just skip on your radio. You ain't even gotta touch your phone. You know what I'm saying? If you using GPS, prop your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Put that. Don't hold that motherfucker in your hand. You know what I'm saying?
If you know you be driving, you know, and using your GPS like that, invest in one of them good holders.
You heard this here first, so time to talk about it.
Because we talked about it last week.
Operation.
They just didn't have a name for it. We didn't have the name.
Yeah, they're doing the Operation Ghost Rider. Put them phones down, y'all. You ain't gonna know who gonna see you. You don't know. And I believe if it's like what I believe, they're gonna be in trucks. Why? Because they want to be able to have the leverage to look down.
Yeah.
They're gonna be in trucks. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Be careful, man. Just be careful, y'all. We love y'all. We don't want nothing to happen to y'all. We don't want, you know what I'm saying, our cousins and nothing like that to be in no trouble. We see y'all pulled over and
like, oh boy, he was very entertaining when he got pulled over though. You know, he ain't get no foot. He ain't get foot. And he kept saying that. And it's funny because I was seeing a whole lot of police, whatever you want to call them. Think I wiped that off. I was seeing a whole lot of police on Greenfield and Grand River today, right where he was at when he was doing the little video.
Oh, yeah.
So,
They get on that, man. Fast.
be
Man.
careful.
Please do.
Like he said.
Please do, man. Please, please, y'all.
Okay. What I got? So I got some kind of messed up stuff. There was a carjacking. It was like in the suburbs or whatever. And the victim got shot in the face. Like, I mean, come on. I really hate that. I really hate that. Like, we gotta do better, people. Like, get your own stuff. But to the law abiding citizens that's just trying to do, their daily, errands, tasks, whatever you driving around, keep your head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Cause these people man, it's getting hot out here. So.
Let me intervene for a second. I'm not trying to cut you off. Let me intervene for a second.
Okay.
Anybody who watching this right now, if you ain't with the program, let me go ahead and put you here. Now is the time that if you don't even deal with firearms, you ain't want nothing to do, get you one. Now is the time that you can have it. They damn near legalizing it to anybody. Get you one, especially my ladies. I really advise my ladies, get you some type of something you can be equipped with. Go to the range. Get you something that you can handle.
Saying that, but y'all know I done already talked about this before. My stance on that.
Listen.
You live out of the gun, you die out of the gun.
And I'm saying what
and
I'm
I ain't
saying.
gonna, and I'm not.
Some people don't live by it and still die by it. My thing is, if you have it, it gives you at least a fair chance. When you know you not even that person to even do no bullshit with it. It gives you that fair chance when somebody trying to do some bullshit to you. Get equipped with it. I'm gonna start taking my daughter on range dates.
I see why you're saying that, and I'm not mad at it.
Because it's too wrong out here how motherfuckers get you. When you tell a motherfucker, no, I don't want to talk to you in the politest way, a motherfucker disrespect you and beg for you to say something wrong, and they own that, but won't do that to a nigga.
No, for real. I mean, I remember the girl from Detroit that got murked because she wouldn't get a do her number.
It's sad, but they won't do that to the next man.
On Facebook.
To the next man, they so soft. So, hey, what's up, you my man's wood? Get the man. No, it ain't no way. No, you can't tell me. No.
I understand why you saying that, but I just
now is the time to have it. My thing
I feel like it's a good thing that
get it and have it.
I feel like all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord.
And you can still love the Lord and have your protection.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying for me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody, that's not true for everybody. Some people really don't need no gun. Because I feel like if I would have had
back then, we're talking about now.
Back then, like what? I'm talking about the other day. I'm talking about a year or two ago, 3 years ago, 2023. I just was in the middle of the street fighting 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I'm gonna tell you why you not being realistic. Because if somebody want to fight you, then they want to fight you. But if somebody pulls something out on you, then okay.
Fight her because she had a bottle trying to hit me with it. And we was all drunk as fuck. If I would have had a gun, I probably would have pulled it on her or possibly hit her with a gun. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This bitch then ran up on me with a bottle. Come on now. I mean, I thought fast enough, even though I was drunk, to slam her ass. But it happened. You know what I'm saying? And so you just never know. If I would have had a weapon, it could have went crazier. You know what I'm saying? And then when you fighting against these dudes, they could take your gun. You ain't strong like that. You gotta be careful, man. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying absolutely right. But with and coming with that, you can't just go and just be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's classes and all that shit to get CPLs. I'm saying it's classes for that. They teach you how to use it.
I understand that, but when you faced with danger like that, nigga, take your gun, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put my family member business out there, but I know somebody that was in a situation similar to that. You know what I'm saying? Where the nigga knew where the gun was at, so she couldn't even go get the gun. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't want the nigga to take it. She felt she had been feeling so secure having the gun before. But when it came time to where this nigga really abusing you, done burnt, like, done crimes to your residence that could have put your life in danger type shit and got you scared to go get your gun. He didn't put his hands on you, choked you, all kind of shit. You can't go get your gun because you know he's liable to overpower you and take it. When it's all said or done, your mind tell you leave that gun where it's at and try to get the fuck away.
You want to know why was the difference before and now? How long ago was that?
Not that long ago. Maybe 2-3 years, like I just said. All of this stuff I'm saying now
people don't understand the self-defense part. And when you got a weapon, right?
Babe, I'm telling you, you scared the person will take the gun from you. By now you dead. You can't say no self-defense.
No, you got it. You ain't never had this. You ain't never had the weapon around this person.
Okay, that's kind of a different story. But if they got it, you got to be quick on the draw.
Like your home
and well and all that.
We talking about your homegirl. We talking about. He don't know she got a weapon.
No, he did know she got a weapon, and she know he had been trying to find it.
All right. But if you attack me and I got it and I pull it out on you because you trying to hit on me, I'm going to pop you with that same one you looking for. And I'm going to call her. I feel like people got to see. That's why people, the average person applauds self-defense so much because they don't even believe that it's possible. You don't even know. You say it, holler it, all that, but if it came down to it, you are probably one of the people that's gonna feel like, I don't know if I should do this or not, and he don't.
Violent and criminal behavior. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We've been on here for long enough anyway. See y'all later. We getting off of here because we done been restricted.
Self-defense is just something to the point where I just feel like it's very much stipulations to it to the point where you understand. You know what I'm saying? A female that's taken blunt trauma, I'm hitting on you as a boom, boom. If you got, yeah, yes.
I don't understand what you're saying. Say if that's
you can do that. You can do that. You can go ahead and be like, I feel like he probably about to take me out. You can do that. Matt. You can do that. Call the people. Hey, yo, what was happening is, and what's crazy is in forensics, they can kind of tell like the movement according to like his muscles on when it happened. Some weird shit. Like they can tell if, you know what I'm saying? Like
if it was in defense.
If he like moving to a point where it's crazy how forensics work. You know what I'm saying? They can tell a lot of shit according to like muscle mass.
If he was trying to hit you while you shot him,
right. Even though he can't say nothing,
just by how the bullet went in.
Bingo. Forensic works crazy. People just don't believe. You know what I'm saying? People be so scared to be like, I feel like if I do this, I'm going to jail. I'm gonna get locked up for life. Even though I defended myself.
And I mean, it's understandable, especially depending on what, race color creed you are, because we have it hard, you know what I'm saying, out here, black folk, to be exact. But that's faith, you know what I'm saying? That's where faith come in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have faith in your Heavenly Father.
Absolutely.
That if you was really in the right and trying to defend yourself, and you know what I'm saying, then you're going to get off. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but that don't
Even
mean
if
you
it
gonna
take a
get off
while.
tomorrow.
That's
Shit,
why
you might get off years. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You're right. You're right. And hopefully you be able to get some millions of dollars. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
hopefully, but then the way the
If
world,
you be
the way
falsely
the world
accused.
evolves so fast, man, you might get millions of dollars and be in a world that you don't know nothing about. Look at, but your son about to say that for real. Like, this my pops. Like, nigga, I'm glad you
I wouldn't
home.
have got
Type.
that if it
You know what I'm
wasn't
saying?
for
Like,
the
nigga, I'm
kids,
glad you
though.
home. Like, nigga, fuck all that. Like, but. In all honesty, nigga, you came out and just because you didn't know. This is an era that you not with. You wanted to feel like everybody was on you, but you not knowing that, nigga, they from the same place you from, nigga. You was a celebrity. You was your own celebrity. Everybody is their own celebrity
Everybody getting that
in
kind of
this
money
bitch.
now.
Everybody from Detroit is their own celebrity. Like,
I mean,
nigga, I'm the party. Fuck is you talking about? It ain't a party unless I come in that bitch.
period. On the
That's
birthday
just.
and on the fucking cake. In case you was wondering. No, yeah, for real though. I totally feel you and agree.
Yeah, no,
Wholeheartedly.
so yeah, that's just that's just how that go, man. But going off to another segment, man, because we was talking about All-Star JR. I tried to keep this close. How, you know what I'm saying, how All-Star JR not getting charged and shit. So when the post came out, Boosie, Lil Boosie,
Badass.
Boosie Badass, Lil Boosie, however you want to call it,
Mhm.
made a comment under the post, but the comment was like a GIF, and it was like almost like a celebration, and it had like a day under. I think it said like Thursday or something. It was like a celebrating dog or a celebrating cat. Like Thursday was and people was mad. Like, what you all like? You know what I'm saying? You happy dog getting locked up type shit. So Boosie, his rebuttal was that, you know what I'm saying, it was a pocket dollars because he was looking at it and then he put his phone in his pocket, which kind of made sense to me because
It was what was the emoji?
it was like a dog. It was like
Oh, like a celebrating dog.
yeah, celebrating dog, but it had
Yeah.
a day under it that said like Thursday or something like that. So, which kind of made sense because, you know what I'm saying, it's not that Thursday had meant shit to this day or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
And today not Thursday.
It wasn't a Thursday that he was getting locked up on. Nothing was important about a Thursday.
Okay.
So, what Boosie came on and said was that, you know what I'm saying, he apologized. He said, like, I love Detroit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know he
Yeah,
shit.
he had hollered at Snap Dogg and shit like that. And he was like,
Who is
man,
Snap
Snap
Dogg?
Dogg is a rapper from Detroit. Snap Dogg reached out. And he was like, man, you know, that wasn't even, he was like, man, that was some pocket shit. I was looking at it. And I guess in the comments, you know what I'm saying, I put my phone in my pocket while I was in the comments, reading the comments. And it typed some shit. And he said, as soon as my partner let me know, man, that I commented on some shit, he like, I erased that shit immediately because he's like, you know, I fuck with Detroit, man. I love Detroit, man.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe that, man.
Me too.
So I kind of brought that up to say, man, I hope ain't nobody really like looking at Boosie like feeling like, you know what I'm saying, he did or he's shading Detroit, because I don't think that's what he's doing. Boosie
Most people know, but you do got some irritating idiots, hotheads that just want to start some shit for no reason.
And then you know how the internet is going to drag it and make it look like something that it ain't for people to believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna wrap up I got two little things. I'm gonna wrap up my little Detroit WhatupDoe too cool. You know what I'm saying? I've been at it for about an hour. And I feel like I spent a lot of time on this. One thing I want to say, I am a very believe in public transportation, whether it's for me, whether it's for the kids, my kids, your kids, they kids, whoever kids. I see a lot of kids get on the bus. So I understand how important public transportation is. It hurt me in a way, you know what I'm saying, to see how certain people look at it. Like, it hurt me to see how you look at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, public transportation here, it hurt me. Like, I don't like how, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how people can look at it. It hurt me to feel, you know what I'm saying, to know that people can look at our public transportation as like, that's trash. Like, hey, what am I supposed to do with that? I would never use that in no way, fashion, or form.
Nah,
And
I
never,
don't feel like that. I
I,
just
I
got
didn't,
on the
I
bus.
didn't
I got my
say
bus
that.
ticket on my
I didn't
phone
say
right
that's
now.
exactly how you feel.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying, it hurts me to hear people say I would never use that in no way, fashion, or form. I wouldn't pass that along to nobody else to use. I wouldn't present that. I wouldn't let, you know what I'm saying, none of my kids use it. That hurts me as being a citizen here. Living, growing up in Detroit. Because it hurts me because I feel like that is a solution of transportation that is there for the use of when anything else, you know what I'm saying? When you work in Detroit, those tax dollars, you know what I'm saying? I'm not against. You know what I'm saying? I will use it every single day that I possibly can. I'm not against. I see other kids use it. Not against that. I even take up for other kids on the bus when I feel like they're getting bullied. I've done it before to the point where I don't have a problem with like you can say, "Hey, my brother daughter is using it, and she," you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm okay with anybody using it. I I want it to be better as a whole. Yes, I do. It just hurts me to say that we as people as citizens of, you know what I'm saying? That we would just pass the opportunity up and enjoy it somewhere else. Be willing to, you know what I'm saying, do it somewhere else. Be willing to do what you don't do here. Be willing to say, hey, yo, no, I'm here. Shit, no, it's different. Shit, everybody can get on. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I just feel like what makes it better is us as a whole. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make better what we want. And I'm not saying individually. Notice I said a whole. Um, Individually we can want whatever, right? But when we talking about the kids coming up, the ones who gonna take care of us, you know what I'm saying? That's what we need to look forward to. That's what we need to build on. That's what we need to create this space for. It's just so hard to say, man. We didn't have that because so many people put away the vote, and so many people so many people turned the eye on. So many people had the privilege of, you know what I'm saying? But what about everybody else? It's not even to say, okay, you got that privilege to win. You can drive your daughter to school every day. And listen, I'm not even saying you can drive your kid. You got a house of 3 kids. They all back to back. You could drive them to school every day. Something happened to you, God forbid. You can't drive them no more. You don't have a driver. Who's going to take them? They don't know what to do. Knowledge is power. And I feel like if I could name this episode would be Knowledge is Power. Is It means so much to just know.
Mm-hmm.
To just know. That don't mean that I gotta live it. That don't, to just know. It means so much. It gets you so much further in tighter situations, because to just know, to be like, damn, I'm fucked up. I know I can do this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
To just know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To be cornered in, fucked up. Like, oh, I don't even know what to do. I'm so fucked up. I'm fucked up. It ain't even no way out of this shit that I know of. Knowledge is power, man. And, I just feel like with this, I'm saying this, Detroit invested $1.2 million in the bus, the app, the bus traveling app, the basically the GPS app on the bus, right? To the point where, because it's been faulty, it say the bus coming and it's not.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So they're putting $1.2 million in just the app alone. Just the tracking alone, to make sure that when they say a bus is coming, a bus is coming.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
And that's important. And I feel like I like the moves that they making towards, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen public transportation in other states.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. It's good. I always compare it to home.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, because I'm always at home doing that. I always compare it to home.
Mm-hmm.
It's cleaner. It's nicer. Listen, because we talking about this, and I wanted to throw this in real quick too. I personally said I can't wait until the buses here get the zero drivers, so they know the routes and it's not a driver there, because
So you want it to be like the what's the name thing?
Absolutely. I cannot wait personally, because I cannot deal with the attitudes. The attitudes that you deal with on the bus. And it's not everybody, but in a way, one bad apple spoils the bunch. It would take away everything for everybody in a way,
Or at least, because I would still want us to be a driver on the bus, but they could be in a separate compartment where you ain't got to talk to them at all. They don't got to talk to you.
I don't want to be a driver. I want to be nobody. I want to be nobody. And I catch the bus frequently every day. And my thing is, my tax dollars are going to this. All tax people that don't even catch the bus, tax dollars going to this. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, you are just allowed to treat a motherfucker how you want to because you having a certain day. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You can't just pull off on a motherfucker when they was right there. I watched, and I watched. I know the motherfucker who do this. She said she was going to the 8 Mile bus or something like that. She said, I can't wait till I get off Grand River. She said her last day, yeah, I can't wait. Cause some of y'all I'm a miss, but some of y'all I can't stand. And me, I said, I can't wait until you get off. Now, you want to know what's funny? It's a wonderful guy on that route. He stopped for everybody. He wait. It took me longer to get back home, but you know what? I wasn't even mad, because I understand. I was at her window knocking one time, and she still put. I'm good.
And that's probably why she got put off that route.
She probably ain't get put off. She probably picked another route because she don't like the route. They allowed to pick during a certain. They gotta do it for so long. Yeah, they gotta do it for so long. Then they allowed to pick. I know that because I know my bus driver homie. But my thing is, you don't play the people though. You on a route where you on Grand River, baby. It's at least 3 schools on that motherfucker. You pulling off on motherfuckers for what? That's people, kids you could possibly pull up. Come on, man. Yeah,
most likely pulling off on. Like this. Okay, it was a woman held captive for 3 to 4 hours. And she was assaulted with a wrench and pliers, and her ribs was broken. Now, thankfully, these animals let her go and did not unalive her.
Did she see them niggas?
Yes, I have a feeling in some way she knew them. Because they came and picked her up under the guise that they was about to give her a ride. And that happened to me before. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Two people, one that I thought I knew, the other person I didn't. It was his nephew. And people will flip out and turn into monsters, man. You will never know. You done hung out with this person, been alone with them before, or with other people, been out, and all of a sudden a person will flip and be a monster. And next thing you know, you're being assaulted. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I'm telling you, man. That shit bold. And I'm just glad they did unalive her. And I'm trying to remember, did they catch him? I think they caught him. Yep, they did catch him because they found the car and shit. They found them and they caught him and they being charged.
That's
Now the carjacking victim that was shot in the face, that assailant is still on the loose. We failed the air quality test. So if you want to put your mask back on for a minute because the air quality is bad out there. It's probably some wildfires in Canada or something crazy. They trying to, y'all already know my conspiracy.
It's that pollution.
Yeah, it's some bull crap. Also, really quickly, another episode of WhatupDoe is you cool? Is you dumb or not? This parent that took her daughter to go fight, and she didn't put her hands on the little girl out there telling the little girl to stomp the girl in the face, all kind of stuff. We gotta do better. Teach your kids conflict resolution. Other than putting their hands on somebody, violence is not the answer because you end up falling on that same sword that you done sent your kid out here with. Your kid end up falling on that same sword. So do better. Learn better conflict resolution for yourself so you can teach it to your kid. Learn better for yourself so you can teach it better to your child. So don't be out here beating on your kid all the time. You know what I'm saying? They won't be wanting to run away, having these inappropriate relationships with other adults online. I want us to be on the lookout for two missing teens. 14-year-old Kenila Turner and 15-year-old Demia Wilson. Both are brown-skinned African-American young ladies. I will put their pictures up in the edited version. Also, shout out to Mayor Mary, Skilla Baby, and everybody that was involved in the team Kickback. We need more of that so we can have less of this stuff that I was just talking about. Parents doing dumb stuff, kids coming up missing, all of this. We need more community involvement to teach these parents conflict resolution. Teach these kids that there's more people that they can go to. If they know their parent a hothead, their parent gonna get them in trouble. Don't go to your parent when you got some problems. Go to somebody that's gonna teach you something that's gonna make some sense. Because all the time your parents ain't got sense. And that's okay. They love you still and you still love them, but that don't mean you go to them so they can go hand you a knife at school so you can go to jail. Don't do that. Don't do
Kickback was perfect because it was right.
Sometimes you have to parent your parents. I wanted to give my daughter a shirt to say, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my daughter. I mean, I wanted to get a shirt to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes my daughter will give me good advice, and I know that I'm her mother, and I'm going to always be her guiding light. You understand what I'm saying? But I taught her well for a reason.
Yeah.
So
some parents don't really understand. Some parents really think that kids is more their friends and
absolutely not.
Kids more so predict what they, you know what I'm saying, they movement. Like I've seen parents.
You gonna regret that.
I've seen parents change their whole decision because of what their kids said. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't see nothing absolutely wrong with that because you don't want your kids to be uncomfortable. It's being a parent is a sacrifice.
When you are building when you are making a structure It's
I
like
understand what you're
it's when you
saying.
are building a structure, it's like, okay, now within this structure that I'm building, okay, all right, during this time that you go out, you do okay, you may pick up something else, that's cool. All right, cool. But during my time frames of what I say, my check-in times, where you are supposed to be, if I say, hey, all right, now it's time to go to sleep. It's late. Well, it's that. As a kid, you tell me, well, I'm not ready right now. And as a parent, I change exactly everything I say. All right, well, you know
No,
what?
no, no, no,
No,
no.
nah,
That
hell.
ain't what I'm talking about. That ain't what I'm
Okay.
talking
I'm
about. That ain't what
talking
I'm
about
talking about.
structure. I'm talking about
Yeah, no,
built-in
right.
structure.
No, you
I'm talking
can't
about
let,
built-in structure.
because the kid gonna talk you out of that every chance they get.
I'm
You
talking
know what I'm
about
saying?
right, exactly. Built-in
You
structure.
definitely can't
A
let
kid
them,
is gonna talk you out of anything, but
especially some
what
structure.
as a parent
That's why
do
you
you have
here to give
built-in
them structure.
exactly.
That's why you here to give them structure. They don't have it. You know what I'm saying? And so many adults don't get it though, but they have the body parts to have a kid. So that's why so many kids out here lost. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices. You know, because kid gonna do what they see you do, especially the older they get. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't already put no type of,
Listen,
you ain't put no type of
that's what people
no.
say. But a kid is gonna do what they're gonna do what they see who they are influenced by do. If they're not influenced by you, it's not you.
If they're not influenced by you, then that's a problem.
It's not you.
That's your
That's
problem.
been the problem.
That's
That's
your
why
problem.
parents don't know they fucking kid.
Yeah, if your kid's not influenced by you, then that's the beginning of your problem right there.
Listen, absolutely. Do you know why? Because as a kid, coming up, I want to say, especially here, you see motherfuckers with, and that's not every kid. Like you said, I'm not gonna stay on this too long. I'm gonna run this real quick, and then I'm gonna get to what. It's not every kid. Some kids just got aspiration dreams that they can stick to, just like you know what I'm saying. Whatever they parents showed them, whatever. A lot of kids, even though that their parents showed them something else and it's not a third, they still look at something else as like goals, like dreams. Like I want to have all big car, good cars like that, good big money, like the nigga that they seen down the street and he's the fucking drug dealer.
I understand what you're saying. That's why you
So
got.
that's very well possible for your kid to just be looking at the wrong person as a role model. Not to say that because they don't notice what you're doing is genuine. You making this shit and you ain't gotta worry about a motherfucker. You ain't gotta worry about but they not looking at a motherfucker looking over your back because they don't understand that at the time. They understand how fast this nigga spend money. He a drug dealer. He make money fast and he spending money fast and he getting nice shit with it. Not to say that he ain't even got his own house. He living in a trap house with 3 more other niggas and this in somebody else's name. You know what I'm saying? Let's be for real.
But that's why you got to spend time with your kids and communicate with them.
That don't
You
change
can't
what they
just.
see.
I'm not saying they do. But if you spend time with your kids more than the nigga down the street and you talk to you or you communicate with your kids, you can't just be talk because I said so. You got to have open dialogue and that's how you pass down wisdom.
Yeah, what I want to say is that this is prime example. What I want to say is that the kids that's getting into shit right now, that don't mean that they didn't have that type of household. Some of these kids that's getting into this shit got 2-parent households that's fucking working, doing all that they can for these kids.
That don't mean
And
they have an open dialogue conversation with them.
that don't mean that, right? But obviously it's because the kid don't. I ain't gonna say in every situation, right? But I can guarantee you, in a lot of these situations, it's because the kid don't want to talk to you.
Of course, you gotta force them. You gotta play like I just
But when
told
you
my
try
daughter
to make
once a
them
month.
comfortable, where's the force at?
Like I just told my daughter, we're gonna do something just us once a month, an outing, go to the movies, go bowling, go something, just me and her, so we can have that space. You gotta make that safe space for your kids because they're hormonal. They're going through a lot. And the devil is on them telling them that you the op.
I seen some shit like this. Motherfucker said Joe Jackson wasn't wrong. He wasn't.
They
said he was active.
He wasn't wrong
all the time.
Black people ain't mad at him.
You need more Joe Jacksons.
Black people ain't mad at him. Now, a motherfucker do wish he would have been a little less abusive and manipulative. You know what I'm saying? Over Michael, you can be disciplinary without being abusive and manipulative and just down talking your kids, calling him big nose and all that. See, because this is what I feel. Just like Catherine seen something special in Michael and told him at every point she could and encouraged him and built him up. Joseph seen that too and saw it as a threat because he couldn't have none of his boys thinking that they was better than him. So he broke Mike and the rest of them down at every turn because he had to stay top dog in the house. He had all of them kids. He couldn't have nobody thinking that they was more authoritative than him.
They said him being that stern, he had an outcome of all his kids was successful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But he also in turn contributed to what happened to Mike. He pushed him away. You know, he talked down on him at every turn. You know what I'm saying? He was the one who encouraged him to do the Pepsi commercial, which got him addicted to the drugs after the surgery that he had to have. It was a lot of ways that...
Do you think that Michael Jackson being born in another family, he would have been as successful as he was? Matter of fact, any Jackson. Joe Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, any Jackson. Do you think that any other...
But Mike for sure would have been, because Mike was just special. He had that anointing on him. He would have had that regardless of who, because that came from God. That didn't come from who he was born. Okay. That seed was planted by God, and it could have been.
That's why it was planted there. That's
why. No, he already had it. They talked about how he was dancing at birth.
Right.
Shit.
But that's why it was planted there from the stern of. It was planted where it was planted. Did you say it was planted? It was planted where it was planted.
But God did that.
Anywhere else it would
not Joe Jackson.
Anywhere else it wouldn't have been as successful.
No, I don't give Joe Jackson that credit.
I don't give him neither. Michael get all the credit for what Michael did, but
God gets the credit.
Michael was anywhere else it wouldn't happen.
God gets the credit, and I just don't believe that.
Absolutely.
I believe it could have been better if he was somewhere else. It let him had been born into a Winans family or a family that's more, you know what I'm saying?
No. Okay. Now,
I don't know, but that's how I feel. But speaking of Mike, the movie was great. 10 out of 10.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay, because I haven't seen it yet. I'm
just going to say.
I'm going to go and see it.
Babe, you know everything. You saying, you know. What don't you know? You know his life, don't you?
So did you not know his life before you seen the movie?
I did. So I didn't feel like nobody could spoil the movie. I didn't feel like nobody could spoil the movie. I mean, but I seen it the first day.
Right, okay.
But no, I'm not going to mess it up for you. I'm just going to, all I really was going to say, it was some shit you already heard. It was a 10 out of 10. The nephew embodied him. And I'm going to just say this one thing. I'm going to have to remind my daughter, which I probably not because my daughter loves Michael Jackson, to remind my grandkids that that's not Michael Jackson for real. I know it seemed like it is, but that's not really him. Because that's how well he played this role. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
No, I ain't mad. Go ahead.
My last thing that I want to talk about that's a little bit WhatupDoe is cool is my obsession for the week. And my obsession for the week is Southwest High on Tubi. Okay? If you haven't already, watch Southwest High on Tubi. I love that show. I want more. Please, green light them for season 2. Big ups to Jalen Rose. Big ups to Tamar Braxton. Big ups to the whole cast. Like, y'all did great. I mean, y'all not no Oscar-winning actors. We know some of y'all, this y'all first roles. Y'all did great. I watched the show straight away. 6, 7 episodes. I thought it was amazing. I love the positive messages. I just love it. And it took me back to high school. Like, it really seemed like a Detroit high school. Like, Jalen Rose, man, you do your thing. I really love that show. So, 2 things that I'm obsessed with and telling y'all to go watch this week. Michael and Southwest High.
Yeah, I'll go and see Michael when I probably very soon, like on after the 5th, after Cinco de Mayo. I'm gonna go and see Michael because I was trying to figure out how I can stream it at home. They won't. It's not possible.
You
So
taking me too, right?
you want to go? I don't. You seen it already. I don't know if you want to go and see it twice.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, all right then. That's fine.
I want to see it 3 times. I
Well,
kind of wanted to go with my daughter today. They want to go see it again.
I haven't seen it not once yet, so I just want. I want to see it at least once. And then I feel like one time I could wait until after that.
Okay, well, I want to see it with you.
Okay, so we can go and see it.
Y'all heard this first.
Yeah. Let her tell it. She ain't wait on me though, but okay. She seen it already. Ain't wait on me, but okay.
I went with my daughter and her choir. Like, why you gonna do it like that?
She ain't wait on me though, but okay. I'm still gonna take her. Okay, but my last thing to wrap it up. To wrap up Detroit, what up, those you good? And this on some real shit, man. And I'm not gonna take too long. I'm gonna run through this. This on some real shit. I know around this time they do a lot of them election things where y'all people
Get the
from
signatures.
Detroit, y'all want signatures from people. I had an incident where I was, I'm a public transportation catcher. I catch the bus. I had an incident where I was at sitting down, comfortable. I'm in a rush right now. She said, "Well, sign it again." She waited till I got back. I said I'd never sign another one. As I kept walking, right? Because I'm trying to catch the bus. So today somebody approached me, want me to sign the same thing. Different person. And I said, for you, I'm gonna tell you this. I got no respect for y'all. I'm gonna tell you no, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you no, I'm not signing it. I'm gonna tell you why. And it's because somebody that sat in that seat over there told me that I should sign the shit again when I see it, and that's your coworker. I gotta go to work every day and I gotta be nice to whoever. This is the job that you chose. So I'm supposed to sign something for you get paid for every signature, right? She said, yes, I do. And you looking good. I said, that's okay. Thank you for that. But let me tell you this. If you want money for my signature and you talking crazy to me, I just don't want to sign. I said, for that, I don't want to sign nothing that nobody else brings.
No, you definitely can't get no signature. Why you trying to throw some coochie at him talking about he look good, which he do?
I'm good. I just don't want to sign nothing that nobody else bring to me, because what happens is y'all hire anybody and then motherfuckers are talking crazy to motherfucker like, but you get paid for my signature. I'm good. I will not sign another one. I don't care what it's about. Listen, catch me. I will go and vote.
And see that's why we can't get nothing passed, because y'all out here, you know what I'm saying, making it hard, acting crazy, doing stuff like that. Like,
because
get
you feel
real.
like it's a free job. You feel like, oh,
y'all really don't care for real. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, you don't.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
Stop picking up these jobs like that if that's not what you into. If you're not a person that talk to people, if you're not stop. Just stop. Because now two people approached me. Two people approached me. I didn't sign a damn thing. And whether it was about DTE or not, I don't give a fuck. Because the way that a motherfucker was rude to me and you get paid for my signature, and I tried to let you know up front, I don't even know what it's about. I asked you, is it about DTE? I signed that already about 3 times.
Because y'all know y'all ain't supposed to get multiple signatures for the same.
It's not, you not gonna get paid.
Real.
I'm doing it for no reason at this point.
Right, you want him to waste his time because she probably was just trying to get you to like see her if she had a big booty or think she was about to flirt with you or something. That's all I'm saying.
Like she wanted me to come to her. She wasn't like,
yeah, then she was gonna stand up.
Sitting next to a nigga like, I don't know if he hyped you up for this. I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh yeah, she fucked up. She was sitting next to a nigga. Yeah, she fucked up.
I'm gonna tell you this. That's not gonna get you nowhere. You're not gonna get no money like that. That's a customer service type of job. You got to be able to talk to people. So the second person that came to me, she said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I usually offer people a pre-roll." I said, "I don't want it. If you got it,
At least she look at her. At least she offering something.
I don't
right,
want it." I said, "If you got it, I don't want it." I said, because one of your coworkers, she said, "I wish you had a picture of her because I smacked the shit."
Damn.
That's cool. I don't care about none of that right now.
They was trying to get you some pussy for sure. No. Girls ready to smack fire out of somebody.
She talking about, "Do you got a Facebook?" No.
You should have got her talking on Facebook. But y'all listen. Y'all get mighty aggressive.
I got no words for y'all. I got no word. I didn't want to have a conversation. Leave me alone. Don't ask me to sign no petition. No, none of that. Far as the motherfucking people who give out the jobs to do that, you really need to screen the people who you fucking giving these jobs to. These motherfuckers out here drunk.
They get their jobs.
They doing, they out here drunk. They saying whatever to motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they don't care about who's signing it or not. They don't care. I'm done. Don't ask me to sign another motherfucker. I'm not doing it.
I'm saying,
I'm straight on that shit. I'm not doing that. Motherfucker be rude to me and you get paid for my signature. Man, you can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't do that.
You can kick 10 bricks with no socks on, bitch.
Damn. He said what he said, and I totally agree.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Now, that's the end of Detroit, though. What up, though? It's cool. I had to get that off.
Yeah.
Like that shit.
Yeah, y'all
And to them fucking weak-ass bus drivers, I can't wait until they got fucking nobody on Grand River till they got AI. Bitch, I can't wait.
Damn.
When they got AI on Grand River, I'm gonna be the happiest nigga.
Y'all gotta do better. Y'all got y'all customers wanting y'all jobs to go to AI. Y'all is clearly not doing a good job. And you know, if I wasn't already serving the women of God, the kings and queens since 2019, I would have drove the bus because I like to drive and I like people and I'm compassionate. I'm slow to anger. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'll be good for that job or whatever. But I already then chose my path.
It'll take a
special person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm patient. You know, I'm nice.
It'll take a qualified because you know.
I'm nice. Am I?
You are.
That?
It's gonna be some bullshit people. It's gonna be homeless people. Yeah, you nice, but I feel like you so nice that will cause problems on your bus.
Because people gonna be trying to take advantage.
Yeah, because you so nice that when motherfuckers homeless want to get on and just ride, you gonna let them on, and they gonna take.
No, because that's not good for my safety.
But what you gotta know is they not getting on to do no danger.
I don't know that.
They don't got nowhere to sleep at.
I don't care.
They trying to ride your shit as long as they can.
Yeah, no,
so they can sleep.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that though.
Okay, so if you stirring on that part, I feel like then you solid. Then you'll make it.
Yeah, I'll be stirring on that because my safety. I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? That's wisdom. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? I got on the bus today, and I don't even want to keep driving. Got on the bus today. It was a nigga playing the fucking speaker so loud, and I was so mad. That's supposed to be against the rules, right?
Exactly. He was playing the speaker so loud, and I'm like, man, he was already playing that loud while we was waiting at the bus stop, and he was waiting right next to me. I said, man, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I want to get away from this nigga. As soon as the bus pulled up, they said, y'all can go in the back door too. He was going through the front door. I went through the back. Why I went through the back, sat in the back, that nigga came and sat right by me.
Because he went
through the front. He went through the front.
Not right by you.
Literally right by me, playing the music so loud. I was so mad and I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, bro, I didn't say to him, but I was saying so loud, like, that's why motherfuckers he got headphones around his neck. He's playing the music loud as hell.
And the bus driver didn't say shit?
No, so after a couple of stops, the bus driver stopped. But before that, he's playing shit, and I'm just going off. Man, motherfuckers got that music loud. I got my headphones in, so I can't even hear how loud I am. I'm like, motherfuckers got that music loud as hell to the point where, nigga, we on the fucking bus. And I know I said that loud. And he literally 2 seats away. It's only one space between. I'm like, we're on the fucking bus. You supposed to have headphones on. I know I said that loud too. He kept that shit loud the whole time. And the bus driver, after about, I'm going to say about 6, 7 stops, the nigga pulled over. And the nigga tapped him like, bro, turn your music off. He ain't going to go no more. To the point where
he ain't going to drive no more.
Right, because he was sitting there. To the point where I know he tried to turn his headphones on because they tried the Bluetooth to my phone.
So, okay, he was trying to turn his headphones.
No, bitch ass nigga, you should have been turned it off when I said that. We on the bus, bitch. I gotta turn my shit off. I can't even listen to my shit on my phone when somebody's saying something to me. And you got a speaker?
Right, though. Hey, you can't read, bitch.
I'm on this bitch so mad. I'm heated. I'm gonna blow you once you pull a hammer out. But you ain't even gonna have that time. If you let me swing one time, I promise you sleep. Let me swing one time.
I mean, I understand.
One time you sleep. You ain't gonna get time to put no fucking hammer.
Okay, y'all. I'm really done.
That's the end. Stop disrespecting people.
With that part.
And y'all trying to get that signature. I just want to say that. All right, now we're moving to
Stop the disrespect.
Now we're moving to the internet mess.
Internet mess. The internet.
So I'm gonna run through a couple of them real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. This first one is a motherfucker.
Damn.
So y'all heard Latto new song, right? Get on my job, bitch. You know how I ride, bitch. Body in the face, T. Yeah. Okay, y'all know that, right?
Oh yeah. That ain't new.
Glorilla, yes, that is.
Okay.
Glorilla got a verse in there.
Okay.
And what happens is, she says something specific to the point where people are wondering, is this to her sister?
Oh shit, definitely.
She said, you don't even know what she said. What she said?
I don't have to wonder. I don't know. But that's the last part
she said, but they made up.
She probably had wrote that before.
But is this, so my question is, I'm feeling like, just like her sister did what she did for clout, now is she like, all right, sis, now we good. Let me go ahead and shoot some shots and just say what I want in my raps. Or is she not even talking about her sis? Let me tell you what she said.
Okay, yes,
she said, you could have been anything. It's a million ways to get paid, ho. But you ain't shit but a freaky slut that got lace, ho.
Damn. If she had
some more bars in there, and I feel like she wanted her sister.
Have she said something about her sister being laced?
Her sister said she got laced.
Oh, I don't know that. I didn't know.
She said she got laced.
I didn't know. Talking about bro really said bro.
Bro really said she got laced. She said she sucked all that.
Talking about as a gay person? She sucked dick?
Bro really said she sucked the dick before.
Okay.
Oh my God.
She sucked the dick before.
Right,
like, I know, I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to her.
Nah, do that not match what she's saying?
Absolutely. Yes. Definitely. Yes. I think she's talking about her sister. I definitely think she's, like I said, I thought she was talking about her sister before you told me what she said, because why not?
And then she said some shit. Then she said some shit about everybody trying to tell me. Everybody trying to tell me how to do. Listen, man. Glorilla, I feel like.
You think she wrong?
No, I just feel like she went. This whole thing was at Glorilla. And I'm not saying she wrong. But what I'm saying is, did they both do this? Like, was Glorilla sing? You know what I'm saying? How it happened? Then they came to conclusion. Did she feel like, all right, fuck it, let me go ahead and do this so I can make some money off it too, since she went ahead and did that? You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, and I don't feel like she had to ask her for permission or none of that. You know what I'm saying? She said what she said, and sis, get over it or not, bitch, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying?
So did you hear the song?
No. I have not heard the song.
So you ain't heard a lot of shit.
I heard a lot of shit. I haven't heard the whole thing. I heard some of it. But I haven't heard.
Okay, Glorilla say some shit like, okay, let's go. They gonna hold us on YouTube though. Yeah, that ain't in the beginning.
So listen, let's find it on here and then we can review it. We can say we're reviewing it if you want to. If not, if you think it's worth it.
Yeah, we can
All right, let's do it.
so we can show what we talking about. We can.
This Latto.
Yeah, Latto. Is Latto song.
wait. Ooh.
GOMF. Get out my face. That's what it is. Get out my face. Latto. GOMF. Get out my.
Right here.
But we're going straight to Glow Park. Or matter of fact,
let's just review the whole song.
They had to put Soulja in there because that's his beat.
And that's Mariah.
That's her.
Get out my job, bitch.
Mariah the science or something.
No, Latto sitting in that chair.
Yeah, I'm talking about talking in the beginning. It obviously was. Literally nobody else in the world that it could have been talking about. Too many. If we was playing Masked Singer, too many of the clues matched up. So yeah, it was definitely about her. Yeah. But also it was a good song. You know what I'm saying? Like always, they always come through with heat. So shout out to them. Okay, so let me. Where happened to the note? The notebook I had. Oh, here it is. I got a couple of more things to talk about on WhatupDoe You Cool. I mean, not WhatupDoe You Cool. Internet mess. Y'all excuse me. Wasn't this the paper I was looking at? Oh yeah. So I don't know if I talked about this in detail though. Of course, y'all know we already spoke that this is Megan Thee Stallion's internet this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so let's be for real. This Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson thing has polarized the internet. You know what I'm saying? Polarized the internet. Men against women. The men is on here swearing up and down. They so irritated that women is taking Megan Thee Stallion's side. They just tired of Megan Thee Stallion. She a 304 anyway. And how did she think that boy was gonna be serious about her? He got all of this much more money than her, and he could get anybody he want. She should have known. And she a hoe, and she a thought. And niggas don't wife thoughts. So that's what she get for being fooled by him or whatever, because they not even saying that she being fooled by him. They just saying that she a thought, and that's what she get. Free Tory Lanez. I saw that so much today. It was absolutely sickening. So, if you don't know, if you've been under a rock for the last couple of days, Megan Thee Stallion came out to TMZ and confirmed that she and the basketball player Klay Thompson, right? Thompson, no Thomas. They have, she ended the relationship citing cheating, saying that, look, that's the blunt doing that to my lips, saying that he has been cheating. You know what I'm saying? And she's tired of it. So everybody is just on, you either side with Megan, like he wrong for leading her on like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you like the man, you like she should have known better. I'm honestly a little bit of both.
Yeah, I'm saying that, Joe. It's all right.
Hmm?
You said you was good on that. I said you ain't have to worry about it. Once I held it out and you didn't get it.
I'm sorry. So I feel like y'all really need to. Well, first of all, what you think about this whole thing? I know this kind of like drama, whatever, but you an athlete. You know what I'm saying? You know athlete shit. What do you think about this whole thing?
No, don't.
But the point that these people is making is that because, you know what I'm saying, he had this relationship with Megan Thee Stallion, they found out who he was. You know what I'm saying? So
there's a lot of those same females that didn't know nothing about the Lions, swore they would never, I would never support that until the Lions start winning. Now you're the motherfucker that's at the motherfucking events that other people that actually watch them can't get into because you done bought the ticket so fucking fast of some shit that you don't do. So let's leave shit first off to the basis of the people that do the shit that they do. Ain't nobody out there in baseball watching no fucking baseball games, but I guarantee you, if they say baseball was popping, oh yeah, our team got a chance to win the World Series.
Our team have won the World Series recently, didn't they? Like 10, 20 years ago, something like that.
That's recently.
Wasn't black people on it though?
That's not recent. The Lions ain't won shit. And it was still motherfuckers there twerking with they short as shit song that don't know nothing about the fucking game.
Eh? Pierre. Y'all gotta excuse him.
Yeah, if that's hating, that's hating. Yeah.
I mean, we can't be out there twerking and enjoying ourselves just because we ain't know what the first down was.
You ain't enjoying yourself.
Shit, I am enjoying myself. I just said I was twerking.
You don't know the fuck.
hell?
You don't know the game. You just out here because you feel like it's the thing to do.
No, I'm out here because I want to enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch the Lions win now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's happening. I know the whole crowd cheering, so we must have did something good. We finna win. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm like that, but at least I have taken the time to learn. You know, and I do care. But at least I have taken the time to learn, and I show that I really care about the game. I'm not just here on no bull crap.
Now you are different. You are not just a person that just shows up just because you heard about an event or somebody was like, girl, we going to this. You know what I'm saying?
When I first went, I was. Also, you was talking mess about me when that first time I went. You was like, she going out here. What she going out here for? She don't even.
I never individually said because I didn't necessarily know, but I am against people that don't really know what you're watching to be at an event because
That's me.
what happens is now that the Lions, you know what I'm saying? Now you putting on a Lions jersey. You don't even know who jersey you got on the shortest skirt. And now you twerking. That's want to bring niggas that's not even into that type of deal. You
talking about like how the shit.
Yeah, you from the hood. Now you want to twerk. He don't even watch this shit. Like, it's bringing a group of people that don't know nothing about the game, how people enjoy the game. That's the enjoyment of just whole being down here, enjoying the game. I couldn't get in. So we outside with a big ass TV, we cooking, all that.
I get what you're saying. It brings the riffraff. You know what I'm saying? When
the wrong people
are people that don't really care about the game.
Don't take their kids. People
it's definitely that.
Family event. You know what I'm saying?
That, yeah. It's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Even though people out there getting drunk and shit like that, but you know, it's supposed to be a family event. I agree. So my last thing to say about Internet Mess is big ups to Krishan. That's another event that I want to. We had already wrapped up Detroit Overall. She won Holy Hands, period. And I just want to say she is a perfect representation of Wretched to Righteous, Ho to Holy. She can change her life, has changed her life, and God will give you the desires of your heart and allow you to thrive in what you're good at. Even if you think it's something bad, He will use everything for your good, even what you think is bad. She's making money and winning off of fighting what everybody was down on her about. Right. You know what I'm saying? But she's doing it in a professional way. It's helping her mind, body, and spirit. And I'm just proud of her. So big up to Krishan. She fell down and got back up. That's another testimony and representation of what God can do. You know what I'm saying? Just because you down, I mean, you got to get up and, you know what I'm saying, get that W out that bit.
Say about the whole Krishan thing. You know, I wanted to keep it a Krishan moment. I didn't want to bring nobody else in. Even though Clarissa was the one who said, like, you know, I mentor her because I was saying, I don't want to. This is Krishan's moment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. So I didn't want to. I didn't want to make it a Detroit WhatupDoe you cool because Carissa said something. I wanted to keep this a Krishan moment. Number one. So I was totally with that. Big ups to Krishan. Congrats to her. I seen her do her thing. I'm so glad that she was able to prevail, and so many people was able to watch and was able to see her grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Through everything she went through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her testimony. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely great to see that. And Clarissa now wants to step in and try to train her. She wants to. She's offering. She's offering.
Like, why are you saying it like it's not gonna happen, or like it's just
If Krishan takes it, it's up to her discretion. She doesn't.
Okay,
Krishan is a person that doesn't. She's not
you
a
saying
boxer.
she don't need, but she obviously want to get in it, right?
She has this 1-year deal with X Rumble.
But you think she's just playing around?
No, I think that that's her thing, but that's something that she wants to do because she wants to try to take her fight and turn it. Yeah, turn it to a serious way. But is she a boxer? No. But people applaud her too because we've seen her journey. We love her journey of what she's been through, how she's changed, how she's, you know what I'm saying, done what she's done. And I like listen, Krishan, I love that she plays semi-pro football for I love what she does. So I feel like after her 1-year deal with X Rumble, she probably will not get back into boxing. That's not saying that she can't box. She probably will have one more fight. And that's not saying that she can't box, but it's to say that I did that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I will see her next contender, I'm gonna tell you if she gonna win or not. And you go undefeated in your professional or what you call your professional rank in boxing. You play semi-pro football. It's like me going to box and being able to say I box somewhere where somebody gonna pay to watch or I sign a deal to make some money to do 2 boxing matches. I think she got $1 million off of that. And she might get 2 matches in a year. And you play semi-pro. Listen, I love that. Thing is, big ups to her. And
period.
She's gonna continue to do more, whether it's boxing or not. She's gonna continue to do more. In the ways that she like, absolutely, she's blessed, highly favored, and it's gonna happen for her. Now, internet mess for me, Orange Man. I want to tell y'all about y'all Orange Man. I really think that, and if you feel some kind of way, if you feel like what I think is bullshit, also everything that we have said so far is allegedly.
I am AI.
See me, but you think you do. So your Orange Man I feel like, has had a new stunt. He pulled off another stunt. While him at dinner, there were
the White House correspondent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where it be like the jokes being told. Usually, I don't know if this is happening today.
The White House.
I mean that day. Yeah.
There was allegedly, supposedly, possibly some bang 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 'em up going on in there.
Yeah, pew pew.
And they got your boy JD Vance out of there before they got the orange guy. And it all looked at like some.
Really?
Absolutely. When they came in, the Secret Service.
So telling.
When they came in, they got JD Vance out of there.
That's so telling.
Your boy Orange Guy was still sitting down.
That's so telling.
I don't know
if you don't know, if you don't see what that, we ain't gonna say too much because we is AI and we is not trying to get.
We don't need to talk about that. And then,
but
my last thing I even want to say about that is the person that they said did the whole thing was supposed to have been a person that is a highly educated tutor. And I feel like it's all a setup, but that's another stunt and that's to make your orange guy feel like I stood in. They got everybody out. I was here.
I went down with the ship.
That's the thing he do. You see through his hand up during the, you know what I'm saying? One of them.
Man, he is. Anyways,
Okay.
I mean, I don't mean to cut you off and say that. I'm just gonna say I agree with everything you saying. And
I got a topic for you, and it's very special. First and foremost, I'm gonna give off the thing that brought me to it, but the second part is for you. So, y'all girl, Nicki Minaj, on stage done forgot her fucking words to her song and said, "How did I forget the words to the song?" on the microphone.
just trash. Just trash.
No.
That's what I'm gonna say. Boo! And I don't delight in a woman's pain. Okay? I don't. I don't delight to say I'm going to pray for her. And I'm going to say I'm glad because I feel like he was contributing to her excessive use. Okay? I feel like he was keeping her ugged up so he can go in them accounts, like people was saying. Because if I'm not mistaken, she did not have no prenup. Now, if she did, I could be wrong. Like I said on AI, I don't know these people. But I definitely used to be a Nicki Minaj fan. I was a proud member of the Barbs. And that was before I knew and saw her for what she is. Like, absolutely not. Now, I'm glad that it is the way it is now to where you can see a person's behaviors and kind of estimate their personality. So you don't have to be idolizing, and I'm not idolizing nobody, but even a fan of these people that don't deserve your time, attention, and especially your money. So I'll pray for her. I hope she do better because she's been doing bad, and I think he had a lot to do with it.
I'm gonna tell you what,
helping her because she was already using them drugs, but he liked it. He liked it, and he contributed to it getting worse.
Allegedly, where that
Allegedly, what them breaking up?
Yeah, is that he's on parole and he has to report where he stays. He is reporting that he stays right now. Allegedly, he's reporting that he stays in Queens in a 1 bedroom, 800 square feet, and she stays in a $20 million mansion in Brooklyn or somewhere like that, or
Not in LA.
Or it might be LA. She stays somewhere totally different. In a
20,
in a $20 million mansion. And he asked to report where he stays at. He's been reporting that he's been staying in Queens in the 800 square feet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
1 bedroom.
Okay, and the paparazzi or whatever tabloids media got a hold of that because they be checking to make sure that he reporting.
Yeah, absolutely.
The media be checking to make sure he reporting.
So once they
seen he was reporting somewhere else like that, they knew that they must be separated.
They like, y'all gotta be.
And everybody been saying that anyways, that she needs to do that if she hadn't already.
And then I think something came up to the point where
AI, but what came up? He was messing around on her?
I think so. I'm not.
Most likely.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly, we AI.
Allegedly, supposedly, maybe, possibly.
But see, she was delighting in Cardi B pain. She was doing a lot of bull
You know
crap.
what? I'm glad you brought.
And I feel like a lot of that has to do with her drug use.
People said that athletes ain't shit because Cardi B went through what she went through, and Megan Thee Stallion.
That ain't the only reason why they saying that.
Like, to have Brandon, she said, I told Brandon next time he leave it in, I'm gonna have his son. Dub. People don't look at the good of the parts. Like, it's so easy to be like, Oh,
a minute ago, they was
two
saying,
niggas did. It's a
so they do look at this niggas a chance before these females. They be talking about these females are slore,
no.
but these niggas can be slores and nobody.
And the niggas can say these female slurs, and that's only gonna get them more people to try to get on them. Like, come on, let's be for real. Let's stop playing with me.
More people to get on them. What is you talking about?
Now you got more people trying to get on you because a motherfucker says you was a slur.
Exactly. That's the whole
I'm listen. Whatever you seen, okay, but what I'm no. Whatever you seen, all right, but no.
Okay.
Cause what you say before you said that, that's what we know. That's exactly. But one thing is, you know what I'm saying? They gonna have their story, but what I said was this: people try to act like, oh, now because that happened, oh, athletes, you know what I'm saying? But Gorilla still good. They say WhatupDoe 0-2, but Gorilla still ready to have a ready to have a baby. She ain't got no kids. Ready to have a baby. Birdman, he athlete.
And Meg was clearly ready to have a baby. They was buying houses and naming boats and all kind of shit. What that mean? That's because you ready to have a nigga kids. Then that mean he gonna be faithful?
I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is that people try to down athletes because of what happened. You try to look at certain situations, but you're not looking at other ones where motherfuckers are happy with athletes.
A lot, and I'm not, and that's why I said in my video earlier, you can be happy with an athlete, but you're gonna have to understand that there's some shit you're gonna have to deal with, and that's why I feel like
what's to deal with though? Why? So it's a problem. So that's like saying, all right, you could be happy with a singer or somebody in the industry, as far as, or you know what I'm saying, but it's gonna be shit you gotta deal with.
It's gonna be shit you gotta deal with.
No, I don't feel like
yes, it is. No. You gonna have to deal with them dresses sexy, having niggas fawning over them and lust over them. It is shit you gonna have to deal with.
You not gonna have to deal with that as long as it's a establishment. This my girl.
You're still gonna have to deal with that though. You still gonna have to deal with it. Now, whether you mature enough and love this person and trust this person enough to deal with it, you're still gonna have to deal with it.
I'm in the season doing my thing. It's not up. It's a mutual. You gotta trust me too.
Y'all both have shit to deal with.
I'm just saying that I just feel like, you feel me, like the motherfuckers try to downplay
temptation. You have to deal with temptation, and I give Klay Thompson his respect because at least he didn't keep fucking up. He tried to be monogamous. He saw after a year or two he couldn't, and he let her know, I can't be monogamous. He didn't just keep hurting her, keep cheating, keep doing shit behind her back. When he probably caught feelings or decided he wanted to fuck somebody else and he couldn't stop, he told her.
So what about the females that be feeling like they could change niggas?
Listen, it ain't that you can change him. You can ride that shit out until he decide to change or until you can't take it no more. That's what I was just saying. It's shit you're going to have to deal with. You can ride it out until he decides to change because either he love you that much or he just tired of the bullshit, because there's a lot of bullshit you have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to deal with a bunch of women. So he might get tired of that shit and want to settle down. You either...
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go
because I'm about to repeat something I just said. You either ride it out or you move on.
I'm going to tell you, you ain't going to repeat nothing you just said. So in the Cardi B and Stephon Diggs situation, did I not say that? I don't know why people happy, because that nigga got a history of that's what he do.
So do Klay Thompson. He cheated on his last 3 or 4 girlfriends.
But we not. When we was talking about Stephon Diggs.
Right. Yes, absolutely. And I ain't mad. I agreed. And I still do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think she should have.
People was big up and they're like, oh.
I didn't know nothing about him.
I'm like, that nigga.
But I felt like she should have just played with him. She shouldn't have been talking marriage and acting like he was just the best thing on earth. She should just be like, we having fun. That's my friend. I don't care what he did because we're not finna get married. You know what I'm saying? And she should have definitely been using protection. She shouldn't have got pregnant by that nigga, especially not while she was married. I don't agree with that.
I mean, but the thing is, shit, he got money. She ain't picked no broke niggas.
That don't mean shit.
At least he gonna be able to...
Niggas swear without money mean everything.
At least he gonna be able to take care of the baby.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, she don't even, that don't matter to her. She can take care of the baby.
But you don't want to...
What if he not gonna be there?
But you don't want to have to do... If he not
gonna be there, she don't give a fuck about if he not gonna be right. She don't give a fuck about whether he gonna send her a damn child support check. She got some money, man.
Gonna be there.
That's my whole point, man. Men think money is everything and think these niggas can just do anything they want because they got some money.
That's what women act like.
No, it's not, man. That's what y'all act like.
What? Explain to me. Elaborate.
Y'all act like because these men got some money, they can do whatever. And we just
because of a nigga approach a female with some money and he said, can I do this for this? 9 times out of 10, he's going.
No, these women got millions of dollars.
It don't matter.
Oh my God. So they just, okay, I'm done. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't have no respect for women. A lot of y'all don't have no respect for women. Y'all think all women is trash, don't have no integrity, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
the thing is,
woman gotta be buttoned up to here with a skirt out her knees, or she a hoe. She gotta be a virgin. Sometimes it look the opposite. You know what I'm saying? You think that money, because you spent some money on a female, that's what she signed up for. That's what you insinuate, though, with some of the stuff that you say. I'm not saying you said that right out, but sometimes you could say that without saying it, is all I'm saying. You feel me? Like, so for instance, my mom, you know what I'm saying? I love her so much. She is the best mom ever. And she's willing to admit when she's wrong or willing to admit when she, whatever. She had some preconceived notions about the LGBTQIA, ABCDE community, to where she didn't even know that my niece was a part of that community. And she was expressing herself in the car one day, and I had to say, Ma, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know. Like, you just saying what you saying, and you ain't even, if you ain't a woman, you don't understand what we go through, how we express ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't just judge and jump and say that a woman is a woman that you ain't even a part of the community. This is not directly to you. This is to men who feel like this.
The thing is, y'all know men and y'all know females because y'all able to birth. For a female, you could say you never had kids, or you could say...
No, that's not what I'm saying. And that's why I don't mean didn't birth us. Y'all didn't create us. You understand what I'm saying? I don't feel like I created my daughter. I birthed her, yeah, but I didn't create her. I'm talking about the creator. That goes for men and women. We can't say... That's why I don't believe in just saying all men is a certain way. All men may do certain things, just like all women. We all, men and women, we all produce some of the same fruit because we all have some of the same emotions and deal with them the same way. But they are perceived, and women are treated differently for doing the same things that men do. And that's all I'm saying. Women get blamed for shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But yeah, still talk about carrying the same weight. Women have to carry the same weight as men all the time because men abandon their position as leaders in family.
You go to, and just like men...
That's where you go to. Is that not a fact?
And that's where you go to, just like men go to. I feel like if I work, I ain't got to do nothing at home. That's not a true fact. The thing is, everybody try to go off what's beliefs. The thing is, that's your beliefs. Internally, because people try to make it a competition. I'm not going 50-50 with no nigga. And it's a competition everywhere you go. But the world was never meant to be a competition in between male and female. We was supposed to work together, right? But as a stipulation on everything now because what everybody has made it. I'm not accepting this.
What everybody has made?
Yes, because everybody got stipulations.
That has happened. That started at the fall. That started at the fall of man, Adam and Eve. That wasn't everybody. That's in us. And unless you actively, intentionally working against that, yes, you're absolutely right. We are against each other. Unfortunately, you have to take every thought captive and not be against your partner, because that's what the world wants you to do. Just like you said, you want it to be, because it shouldn't be 50-50. It should be 50-50 when we both got it. It should be 60-40, 70-30. Whatever we need to do to make it 100. We give everything we got. If I don't have it, if I don't have 100 to give right now, and you got,
you never said
whatever you got,
but that's the problem.
and that don't just go with money. That go with energy. That's everything.
Just said right now, it's not 50-50. It's not 60-40. It's not 80-20. It's 100-100 because I'm giving you.
You might not have 100.
I'm giving you everything.
We gonna make it 100 though. You might not have 100.
It ain't about if
you
it
might not have 100.
It ain't about if it equal up to 100.
You might have.
I'm giving you everything I got. I'm telling you. Listen, I worked every day that I probably had to take some days off to handle some business, but this is every day I work this week. This is my whole 100. I'm not saying that it equal up to what it equaled up to last time. Last time there was probably more. But this time, it's not no 50-50 because then I'm cutting you. It's not no. I'm giving you everything I got because I want everything you got in return. I'm not saying it's money. I'm saying energy. I'm saying as far as everything. I want everything you got because when it comes to me, I'm giving you everything. My energy, my money, my time, my space, I'm giving you everything. So I want everything. Ain't no 50-50. It's 100-100. I'm not saying you're going to have 100 every time. Separating nothing to a point where we get 100-100. We either going all in or we not doing this shit at all.
Right. Absolutely.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying too. We saying the same thing. We saying the same thing.
Yeah.
We saying,
but I just feel like I don't like.
We saying the same.
I don't like the 50-50 analysis.
Whatever I got, you right. Yeah, if you got 30 and I got 170, we got 200.
Right, that mean 100.
You know what I'm saying?
And I gave you everything I had.
Yeah.
Just because I only had 30, don't. That's just what I had. That was my maximum. To me, that's 100. You know what I'm saying? Because that's everything I got. But to you, it's like shit. I could quadruple that right now. So, all right, well, that's only this much a percentage of what I have. Okay, but I gave you the 100. That's everything I got. That's 100-100. We're not putting in no percentage. We're not doing it. I'm giving you everything.
But see, and that's why people need to get married. Because I don't believe you should do that if you're not married. I feel like once you know you're ready to do that, it's time to start planning to propose to this person.
Start somewhere though.
Because I understand that. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. Once you get to that point though, you at that point. When you at that point where you feel like that person should be doing that and you ready to do that, it's time to start working it out in your heart how you're going to get it ready to be a husband, because that's what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
No, not. And because you are a person of a caliber, you can't just jump into. Now you do have to, even though it may feel like that, you do have to at least analyze what's going on.
Megan Clay is a prime example why you should not do that before you is at the very least already engaged to somebody. Because here's the thing, especially if you got kids, you don't have 100 to give to somebody that's not your wife. You got too many other obligations and people. Once you decided that that's what you want, when you want that person to be your wife, then now y'all about to be one. You trust this person and anything your kids need, anything she got, it's just going to add to. It's not going to take away from your kids. But you ain't got time to be giving a person that's not finna be your wife your 100. You gotta save something for everybody else. I'm talking about your energy, your time.
That's exactly what I
your space.
Wow, that's exactly what I.
But you just said money. You said I don't have that money. What do I got to do to anything?
About that exactly, but you're right. But I want to say you're right.
Until I talked about what exactly? Yeah. So I don't know. This didn't went long. Well, you had something else to talk about.
I didn't know.
Well, I just feel like the moral of the story and the theme is love conquers all, and the first and most important love is self-love. Okay. And do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, if you don't want to be monogamous, if you feel like you can't, do like Clay Thompson did. Let the girl know as soon as you realize it. Especially if you care, if you're trying to be a decent person. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, do your best to early on learn what it is to be a woman of God. Learn what it is to be chaste and all that, because I feel like a lot of the things that women do to get attention and to express themselves sexually, a lot of times it comes from trauma, it comes from bad examples, and you start to make bad habits. So I'm talking early on, 14, 15-year-olds just listening to this, possibly, who knows, because we ain't know what happens after yet. Be chaste. Like I said, I'm so grateful for the teenage girls that I spoke to today. Like, get in your word and understand that you is not what these people say you are. You is not your mistakes. You is not your past. And this goes for guys too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't get to say.
I'm gonna speak for the guys. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, and this is a segue into you. This goes for guys too. You not what you've been doing. If you've been a cheater, you don't have to always be a cheater. I'm gonna speak to Clay Thompson and Meg.
I'm gonna speak.
Meg, I'm gonna speak to him. I'm not gonna speak for him. I'm gonna speak to him. I'm gonna speak for Meg. Meg, I want you to not take this personally. Give it to God. Spend some time with God. Spend a couple of years in therapy, and because you've been through a lot over the last few years. And be single for a minute and get into therapy so you can attract a more whole man. But you on your way. You see, he at least kept it real with you. So forgive him, because you have to lead with forgiveness. So forgive him, but close down your heart for a minute so you can tend to your garden. Okay? And we'll talk about that in another video of mine on JennCheckinIn and T-Double.
Yeah, she keep them. I'm sure she got plenty of time to talk. To y'all. I just want to say, for my fellas, man. First and foremost, man, because anything is what was try to get knocked off first is the money, but a motherfucker regular nigga that got regular pants with regular nothing that don't make no millions. That's not the fucking case. It ain't no fucking it ain't no history of. Let's make it all make sense. I'm not here to play no fucking games. I'm here to just be 100. Let's make it all make sense. Your history of is everybody you talk to, it had been a motherfucker of a certain caliber, which means a certain caliber of certain money. Fellas, I want to say, let's be smart. First and foremost, to my athletes, my fellas, my fellow athletes, let's be smart. We are on these contracts of millions of dollars. Do that mean splurge it to somewhere just because you like, I don't care. No, that don't mean do that. No. That don't mean splurge it to somewhere that you could, hey, I could lose this much. Won't no. That don't mean do that. And for my fellas, I want us to take the time just as well as the females call themselves wanting to do. I want us to take the time when we are in a certain bracket to wait, to tell a motherfucker no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, like that's not, no, like
as far as fucking them.
Just in general, if you even want to talk to me, let's, you know what I'm saying? Wait, let's hang out a little bit. Let me see if I even want to hang out with you. Let me see if that's even a move to make. When you live in a certain,
that's what you advising these athletes. I'm sorry, I'm
absolutely.
I agree.
When you live in a certain tax bracket, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit is a layup for you. It's right here for you. It's easy.
You say it's a layup.
It's a layup for you.
Stop
you know
having
what I'm
sex
saying?
with these girls
My
and you
thing
ain't
is,
serious.
Or if you're going to have sex, I just want to have sex, baby. I'm gonna strap up. I'm gonna wear a condom. Shit.
Don't be bad. Don't be naming your boats after.
I put 2 of these bitches on because I don't want nothing to do with you after this shit. If she down with that, make sure you got 2 of them bitches on. Make sure you ain't lie. My thing is because the setup is so crucial. It's so crazy to the point where nowadays it's content. Motherfucker recording you and you don't even know. I was with the superstar such and such. You an easy target. You got money, a motherfucker dressed up, came to your last 3 games, eyeballing you. Oh, you where the fuck? I've seen you too many times. Leave it alone.
You say you didn't see them too many times or whatever.
That's how
you the athlete
feel.
That you didn't.
As an athlete,
he didn't see them too many times.
They done bought tickets to 3-4 games.
Not
you eyeball. Leave it alone, man.
She done bought some pain
Leave it alone, man.
with these tickets. I'm saying, is that how it goes?
That's exactly how it goes. That's exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly the trap that motherfuckers fall into. Because these motherfuckers done got these motherfucking surgeries. These ain't no regular motherfuckers. These surgery girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's just something different, man. Man.
So what's the surgery? Oh, I get it. A BBL.
Yeah, absolutely.
A BBL, boo.
These surgery girls, man. They setting these athletes up. They setting these players up. They setting these people up. You know what I'm saying? And in a lot of situations, it's a setup, and it shouldn't be that. And you know, but
because a lot of them are young and gullible and vulnerable, and you know what I'm saying. Hey, you know, like you said, think with this brain and not that one, this head and not that one, and wrap it up. Don't be getting these women pregnant.
You think with that,
and don't be promiscuous like Klay Thompson said he has been. You know what I'm saying? Don't be manipulative and all of this. Like, just do better.
You think with that?
That's it. And Cardi B, baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? And if you think like Cardi B, you're gonna be Cardi B. But I appreciate y'all. Like this, you got some more stuff for InnaNet? This has been another successful episode of Time to Talk About Podcast. We have went over a little, but after. So if you are privileged enough to be on our Patreon, come on over. This is the look. I ended up completing this tonight while we were taping, and I mean, I think that was so fun. I hope you enjoy watching, because haters be talking about it's a filter, so I just had to show y'all no, it's not a filter, and you can say I look stupid, ugly, dumb. I don't care, because you want to know what? I love it. I love painting my face. I love painting faces. I am a clown. Absolutely right. Diamond the devoted clown. Because I got to change that name. New name coming up soon. But I am a clown. Absolutely. And I love clowning around with y'all. Entertaining you guys. Messing with T-Double. Making him laugh. You know what I'm saying? Making him be like, okay. I mean, I get it. You know, I'm trying to stay within the time to talk about color thing. You like it? This is the final look.
You was close. Sophia blue was a little bit dark, but
I tried. Like, I'm using all these different blues. What are you talking about?
You gotta get the time to talk about blue, but
anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all for stopping by this evening, this morning now. Okay. And this has to be episode 60 ? If you know, leave us a comment because do you remember yet? And so we're gonna say
No, if you ain't marked on that,
I'm gonna figure it out because I marked them in the blind women. Come on with it.
She is the one that edits the videos.
I do.
There were, you know what I'm saying, there was a time where I did it and she said, well, let me do it. So I said, all right, you got it. So now don't blame. I don't blame. I just let it be. I said, okay, you got it. So I let her do it. So I used to label them episode, boom, boom, boom. And if you go back to the very first beginning and you look how it's labeled, you can tell the difference. I labeled them episode such and such, and then came with the topic. But I'm not mad at how she does it. But don't say that I'm blaming women because I've done it and I will. But I said you can. Bam, go ahead. So don't accept that one. But she does a great job. But we don't know why it is an episode because of who. We're not gonna say it's because of me. We're not gonna say it's nothing about me and that has anything to do with this.
Oh my God.
We're gonna say
Lord
that.
have mercy.
Yeah.
Because I apologize if I said it was you. I didn't mean to insinuate that it was your fault.
Oh, okay.
If I did. I definitely didn't. I definitely didn't mean to insinuate it was your fault. I'm sorry if it sounded like that.
Okay.
It's my fault. If anything, I'm the one with brain fog and been forgetting shit. I wasn't trying to say it was your fault at all. I promise you I wasn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to say it was your fault. I wasn't. I don't know. You don't know. I just don't know. It wasn't you to know. You know what I'm saying? It was on me. I am the editor. You know what I'm saying? As well as the co-host. So he's not lying about that. And it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I should have wrote it down. You know what I'm saying? I probably did. And just didn't look in my notes. You know what I'm saying? To be for real. It's in one of these notebooks the last, because I wrote it down. But anyways, y'all, if you know, this is just a call to action. If you know the episode number of this one or the last one, let us know in the comments. Please help me out. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know Auntie got brain fog right now, and be having her little rendezvous with Mary Jane. So she be forgetting. You know I be forgetting. You gotta be reminded. No, we finna move over to what happens after, and you guys will get to see because I'm finna move on to my third and final cup. And it's gonna be strong with a K and a R. Oh, it was already strong. But it's gonna be strong. Okay. And so, like I said, if you're privileged enough to be our Patreon partners, mosey on over. If not, you can catch the highlights later. You know what I'm saying? I will adjust and make it available. Love you guys so much. Like I said, I'm your girl, Jen, checking in.
Y'all seen me struggling eating that candy. That was crazy.
What you was eating? That macaroni? Oh no. I'm not eating tonight. I'm filling my stomach up with water. That's it. I'm not eating no more food tonight. I had a good salad. It was great.
No, I'm eating.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Okay, y'all. I'll see you guys later. May the Lord watch.
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you do it.
Down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no yeah, been. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in, it's time to talk it out.